Hey guys, this is Grace and welcome to my fifth layout for this scrap series that I'm doing. So with this one, I wanted to recreate a pattern paper. This particular one is from Simple Stories Life Documented Line, and I just really love the style of the papers on the bottom of it. Now, I it's not like I'm telling you to not buy pattern paper, but I'm just kind of giving you the ideas of that if you like a certain design of a pattern paper, you can even recreate it with scraps. I'm not, if you want to buy the paper, that's, you are more than welcome to do that. And I hope that I'm not offending manufacturers by doing this, but I just want to show you that you can gain inspiration from existing pattern paper lines that are out there, and you can recreate that for yourself. Now, as you can see, my recreation is not perfect. I think if I would have measured things, it would have been better, but I don't do that. That's just I'm lazy that way. But of course, if you want to do this perfectly, you can measure things out, and because as you can see, the angle of my paper is a little bit crooked, but I don't care at this point because I took a long time already adhering and cutting these strips. But at the same time, I know that I'm going to cover a lot of that up with the pictures and other elements that I'm deciding to go with it. But basically what I did was I cut out half-inch strips of pattern paper, and then I cut them at an angle. I had one that I thought would be the kind of the master shape that I wanted, as far as like what kind of angles I wanted the ends of my paper to be. But somehow when I was putting it back together, it wasn't working right. So that's why I was kind of fidgeting with that. But a lot of the papers also were overlapped, just so that I can have that kind of chevron type look to it. So now that my background is done, I am going to mat my photos with that same cardstock that I'm going to be using as my background piece, and that's just blue cardstock. I'm just using one photo here, and it's a 4x6 of me and my mother. This was, she just got her phone. I think it was an iPhone 7. This was 2015. So she just got her phone, and I'm a photographer, so I wanted to see how good of a photo camera it was. Like, I wanted to see the photo qualities of that phone, and so we snapped this in the car, actually, while we were on our way to somewhere. And I was impressed with the quality of the photo, or the camera, I should say, of this phone. So and I also documented how I am grateful for my mother and all the things that she has done for me all throughout the years. So that's my journaling, and that's the story behind the photo. I wanted to make this page pretty feminine because of course, the subjects of my photo. So I added some doily, and I just cut that, as you can see, and then tucked them behind the photo on the left side. And then I'm going to adhere this white piece of paper, i.e. the back side of my pattern paper, to this blue cardstock. And then I am going to decorate some more. So another thing that I did with scraps of paper was that I cut out some labels from a pattern paper that had a bunch of labels on it. I believe this paper is from My Mind's Eye, and so I'm going to use that to kind of add a little bit more decoration to my page. These are floral pieces that I've cut out using my electronic die cut machine, which is a Cameo, and I can't remember which cut. I believe it's from Paper Issues. That's where I get a lot of my cut files anyways, so I want to say that's where I got it from. And I cut that from a purplish pink glittered cardstock, and I just love cutting things with glittered cardstock. It just, the glitter itself just adds a little bit more design to it, but then it's not overpowering because it's a solid color. So here I have hand cut those labels, and I'm just going to adhere that on the top and on the bottom of my page, and then I will add some words to some of it as well. Now the journaling block is going to go on the bottom, and at this point I have no idea what I want for my title just yet, but I knew that I wanted to incorporate some kind of sticker to it, so I pulled out all of my 12 by 12 sheets of stickers, and these are just from different companies. I have Echo Park, I have My Mind's Eye, I have Authentique, Basic Gray, Teresa Collins, so all sorts of companies, just going through them and seeing, okay, what can I use for this? And I wanted to make it feminine. Just trying to go through all of this stuff. I knew this was in summer, so maybe I'll pull out all my summer ones as well. And then I have come up with some of these, and I have this one particular sheet that has a bunch of months of the year, and then it had this piece that say today was a great day, and I thought I will just do that. It fit perfectly with the space that I have assigned for my title. And then now I am going to pull out some of these word stickers, and I'm going to use them to decorate my labels. And that's pretty much going to do it for me. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave in the comment section below. I have enjoyed making these series, this particular scrap series, and I hope that you did too. And I will catch you guys another day. Bye.